So in a different environment right now, one of the questions is, how do I put somebody in an environment, a fixator we call it, how do we put someone in a fixed situation to make the prime mover really shine? I want everything in the body responsible for stability and balance to shut off. It's like being locked into a machine. You have an external sense of stability. You have no choice but to be in an environment for, I won't use the word massive, but for an environment that's going to give you the most volume, the most stimulus, or the most emphasis in a region. And we're talking back right now on a vertical aspect. So we're talking lats here. So Gina, this is a typical old-fashioned, old-school lat machine. You have your pull, and it's unfortunate that I don't have straight bars here at Fit Pro Academy. There's a reason. I use demonstrations with wooden dolls and things, but we're anatomically correct here. Here's your pin select. Here's your seat. I want you to set yourself up and start doing some vertical pulls for me so I could just watch your form. Okay?
How would I set myself up in this?
Why? What's the challenge here?
The machine that I use is a free motion machine, and it doesn't have the seat part, I guess, in front. So
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by the seat part?
the seat would be behind, and this piece is almost, I believe it's below.
Okay. Well, you're correct. Because when I bought this machine, the roller pads were here. And the seat was here. And you got in like this.
Okay.
And you did your lat pull. Look where the boom is.
So you're moving it back.
Let me ask you something. Do my fibers run vertical in my latissimus? When I grabbed that bar, did I lean back?
Yes.
Was I doing a row? Or was I doing a vertical pull? See, the boom is over the head. So we figured it out, and we said, based on the fiber direction, and because we lean back, and we're not getting enough scapular depression and really working the major muscle group of the latissimus, the bulk of the latissimus is in a vertical aspect, not a row. We had to bring the seat back. Okay? We had to weld a piece on here and make the seat back here so that the boom was in front of us. So we did not have to lean back. We can just pull. Does that make sense?
That makes a lot of sense.
Okay, so we designed this machine. Okay, based on, because the manufacturer wasn't thinking, gee, if I sit straight and pull the bar straight down, I'm going to butt myself in the head. Right? That's the behind the neck lat pull. That's why we did this when we did the behind the neck lat pull. Forward head posture, rounded our backs, in an externally rotated position. There's not too much lats going on in a behind the neck lat pull. Okay, there's a little more acromion, clavicular response, external rotation, forward head posture, rounding of the thoracic spine. There's a lot going on. So some people decided to turn around and do it this way. And the same thing happened. They kept a better spinal alignment, but they still threw their head forward, and they didn't change anything about the mechanics of the body. It's still a pull and external rotation. So it made no sense. So if there's one thing that I could teach you before you get into the vertical pull, divorce, disassociate, get rid of, never recommend, turn your head on anyone who even attempts to do a behind the neck lat pull, because it's just as dysfunctional as an upright row.